Hi there, welcome. Welcome to Keicia TV. I am shooting from home because we are in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. And I've been giving therapy all week and I'm seeing some common threads to each session that these people are feeling at this time, including myself. So here's some ideas to manage your stress and anxiety. Exercise. Exercise is like the number one anti-depression, anti-anxiety tool. All the gyms are closed. How are you going to exercise? Go outside. Take a walk. You're allowed to do that. You just have to avoid contact. So I've been walking outside. I'll tell you the truth. I didn't walk outside for the first 6 days of this lockdown and I felt terrible. But the 6th day, I went outside and I took a walk and I felt the sun on my face and I moved my body and I was breathing deeply and I was like, oh my God, I feel so much better. The sun is an antidepressant because it gives you vitamin D, which gives you serotonin, which is a happy hormone. And then the movement gives you serotonin and dopamine and oxytocin. There's all these different ways that people are exercising indoors. There's streaming services, there's apps, there's all this free exercise on YouTube. Peloton has 90 days free for people if you want. I think Beachbody also has some free stuff. Nam Yoga in LA is streaming live classes every day. That's NAAM, and you pay what you can. Number 2, write it down. Write down all the what ifs. So anxiety is basically all the worst case scenarios that your brain can think of. And then you just think about it and think about it and think about it. And there's no escape from these ruminating thoughts. It can take over your reality, which is what you don't want, because then you're moving towards an anxiety disorder. And it's very difficult to not feel like you have an anxiety disorder in the middle of a global pandemic. So here's something that you can do to help you. Write your worst fears down. Write the things that plague you the most. Figure out, okay, what am I afraid of? And then write them down and then start writing solutions. Take them out a little bit, to the end. Okay, well, what does this actually look like in a month, if I stay home? What does this look like if everyone stays at home? And how can I help the people that I love who can't stay home or who are sick or who are older? You see, you start making a list of solutions and then not only are you helping yourself, but you're helping other people. So journaling is a really, really good way to kind of self-therapize. Journal, journal, journal. Number 3, reach out to people that you love. Make connections. There's FaceTime, there's Zoom, house party, where a bunch of people can talk to each other at the same time. There are so many ways that we can connect, thank God, through social media. I mean, we're all like, oh, social media is so terrible. But in fact, this is a time where we can really appreciate it. It can help us to connect to people. It can help us spread wisdom. It can help us spread love. So talk to your friends. Talk to them. Make time to speak to your family. Spread love. We need love. Do what you can do. Maybe you can't save the world, but maybe you can make your bed, do the dishes. You can call a person that you're worried about and feel better that they're okay, that you're okay. Do what you can do to help yourself, to structure your day, to make a schedule, to handle your business. For the love of your sanity, turn off the news. Watch a little bit in the morning. You definitely have to be informed. You could read some news that isn't politically or agenda driven, just the straight facts. You can go to the CDC and find out what's happening with this pandemic, right? And then you leave it alone. Unplug from the mass consciousness, which means the energy of everyone thinking and feeling all of this fear and trauma and death and destruction and suffering. Unplug. If you don't, it's going to suck you dry of the vital energy, life force, love, positivity that you need to get through this. If you are stressed, it's bad for your immune system because mind, body, spirit are all connected. Read a good book. Go into nature, write your own book, call a friend, exercise, work on your environment. I mean, everybody has a closet that they never go near. Clean it out and get ready to give it to charity when we're done with all of this. There's lots that you can do to improve your life and to improve your health and to better your mental and emotional state. Imagine if when this was all over, you were better because you did some self-help, because you joined a support group, because you figured out ways to cope and manage your emotions and take care of yourself. That is possible. But you really have to focus on self-care and self-love. I had an EMS worker DM me, which is private message on Instagram. She begged me to ask everyone to stay at home because that's the only way that we are going to squash the pandemic. That's the only way that we're going to stop the spread of this. Not staying at home could kill people. That's where we're at. Thank you so much for joining today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope that this was helpful. If there's anything that you want me to do a video on at this time, please leave a comment, or please DM me on Instagram, or please talk to me on Facebook. This is the time when we all come together and we help each other. If this has taught us anything, it's that we are all one, because my wellness depends on the next person's wellness and them taking the precautions that they need to not get me sick or the next person sick. We're all one. So the better we are, the better the world is, the better the globe is, the faster we stop the spread of this. So have at it, break through it, and take care of yourself.